It was June 2020 when India decides to release NEP. The world was down with the pandemic called COVID. What was so new about NEP 2020? Talks about skills-based curriculum, future readiness, entrepreneurial mindset, Indian knowledge systems. Today I talk about something very important called financial literacy or money mindfulness. There were 100% schools teaching money in the maths book, schools doing the activity of buy and sell. What is the change which is required? Sometimes there is a tendency of parents, grown-up and adults to say, oh, maths, it's so difficult. Unconsciously, the fear of maths passes to the child. Now, money is part of maths. So automatically, money becomes scary too. Okay. My research for skill-based curriculum began in January 21. We started understanding what were the top economies of the world doing. And when I talk about top economies, US, UK, a little bit of China, Japan, Germany, and of course a whole lot of India. We understood that there's a dire need of structured curriculum for financial literacy. Money is the soul of economy all around. And in the same context, when we discussed with ladies, professionals, what do they do of the money? How do they manage it? They said they don't understand. It is their husbands, the male counterparts, the sons or somebody else managing money. We extended our talks with these educated men who were managing their own money as well as the others' money. And they said they are nobody to manage it. There are chartered accountants and financial advisors. So something which is so important to each one of us, we do not know who is managing it. And that is where my question comes, that why don't we start teaching financial literacy? When Germany asks about a retirement plan for children.
Look at the US. About half the households don't have retirement savings in America. In the UK, a third of Brits don't have a retirement plan. And out of those who do, more than half think that their savings are not enough. The same applies to more than half of Indians. So you get the gist. Is there a solution then? Well, Germany believes so. Germany wants people to start early. How early? As young as 6 years of age. You heard that right. The German government wants children to start saving for their retirement from the age of 6.
I completely agree that it will have a long-time impact and the habits will change. Now I talk about the most famous, the shopping, buy and sell activity, which happens in the schools. We asked the children what happened after the activity, and children said they had a lot of fun doing the activity. We asked the parents of the same children that what happened in the school today. They said that the school wasted time. They sent their children to study. We asked the teachers, and the teachers said it was more than a week they prepared, planned, created so that the children can learn with the buy and sell activity. But what about teaching the child right from the beginning? Structured, age appropriate, in progression, both horizontal and vertical. Some people feel that 6 years is too early to talk about money with the child.
According to research, children form attitudes about money at a young age. They may not fully understand what is going on, but they are impressionable, they're curious. So teaching children how to invest or save can encourage smart money habits. Plus, children have the gift of time. So if they invest early, it gives their money the best chance to compound and grow. After all, good money habits should not be a luxury and certainly not reserved just for the adults.
Children are listening about money. They are aware. They have their own wants and needs. And they do ask their parents to do shopping online. So if children are aware that things happen online, it is our responsibility as grown-ups who come with an experience to give them the opportunity to understand and create a money mindfulness. A welcome sign that the boards have started taking exams for financial literacy in grades 10th and 12th. But I have a question over here. When a child becomes a doctor, when do we start studying about body parts? That is early years, nursery. When somebody becomes a chartered accountant, when do we start studying numeracy? That is early years once again. When somebody decides to become an engineer, when do we start introducing STEM activities? It's once again the foundational and the early years. So the smart habits would always come when we start early.
It will raise awareness among children about money, investments, and savings. And that is a major goal of the program. It's something that the whole world could do with: financial awareness, financial literacy.
I have some highly relatable stories to tell. So once upon a time, there was a small child, around 2 years of age, would every day go in the evening with grandfather for a stroll. Sometimes grandfather would buy the child a tuck. One fine day, grandfather was occupied, so he asked somebody to take the child for a stroll and handed over a 10-rupee note in the child's hand. The parents asked the 10-rupee note because the child would drop it somewhere, but the child clutched it tightly and the child pointed out to something in the nearby shop. Handed over the paper, the currency, to the shopkeeper and took the tuck. Financial literacy isn't the prerogative of the adults. It is the right of the child to understand and become aware right from the beginning. Many schools in India have started adopting financial literacy curriculum.
In India, many schools have incorporated financial literacy in their curriculum. Many US states teach personal finance to students. Americans also have something called baby bonds.
So what do you think about it? If you understand that why NEP is talking about skills-based curriculum, future readiness, money mindfulness, entrepreneurial mindset, it is a responsibility of parents, teachers, and thought leaders to initiate and begin it. If you agree, do share this idea and help the children wherever they are. The researchers say that only 34% adults are financially literate in the world.
The world over, only 34% of adults are financially literate. And this needs to change. In a world of economic uncertainty, rising cost of education, and problematic financial advice on social media, children are vulnerable, now more than ever. So financial awareness is crucial for them. And this includes planning for retirement.
India now is on the 4th position in the top economies of the world. So as India grows, let us be more mindful and help our children to thrive. Literacy is to help children understand how to save money, what is the difference between saving under the pillow, into a gulak, in a bank, and let that money compound over the years. And that is what makes it together, financial literacy. As I always say, that everybody has a right to say I Big Wonder. Do like my video, share it, subscribe the channel, and let this thought pass with everyone. Jai Hind.